Stream. It is the stream. Right there, we just finished the summer event, so we get to talk about summer event, which is pretty fun. That was a long 6 hours of an event. That was way longer than um. Well, I guess summer events are usually 6 to 7 hours long, so I guess 6 hours is about right. And I probably took a bit longer. I don't think I'm completely done yet. I am time locked for like the Auroran side quest that I'll have to finish tomorrow, it seems like. But I think today we can aim to sort of finish the mini games as much as we can. Bro, welcome back. Hey, welcome in, Brushy. We finally finished the story. 6 hours of story, so finally back to some finally finished our homework essentially, and just in time to, you know, actually get my 100% Natland. Thanks for hanging out, Brushy. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I think the plan today is we're gonna do like a whole bunch of event mini games. I don't know if we'll have time to do Imaginarium today. I think Imaginarium might be it tomorrow. To be honest, might take quite a bit more time. Although I don't even know which bosses are in Imaginarium this time. They did actually take Tinari out of the special invites for Imaginarium, so that means I can't actually do Visionary Disciple anymore, which is unfortunate. But it does mean I probably don't have to try very hard this time, which is also not bad, I guess. I'm so close to finishing Dire. Done 2 out of 3 bosses. Nice, Brushy. What's the third boss that you haven't done yet? Is it Cactus Man or this that's... I'm thinking you probably clear it Tortoise because you have Skirt. It's probably Cactus Man. Papilla? Really? Oh, because you have to use Pyro Traveler, right? With a Mabika team. Have you tried using Pyro Traveler for that one? Apparently that's a secret sauce. Or so I've heard. Tap E and then use normal attacks. It's supposedly gonna take you pretty far. Not built yet? Build them! How can you not build Traveler? Traveler is literally the first character in your account, Brushy. Malvika has a tech. I know she has an N2 something tech. N2 dash tech or something? Charge attack. I thought it was N2 dash, N2 dash. Something like that. But I know the other thing I've heard was just Pyro Traveler is pretty good, so you might want to try that. If that's it might make it easier. I just know that for Dire, if you reset, you have to restart everything, which is still kind of a pain. You could say NACA dash, same thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's NAC. I don't actually know. I heard it was N2 dash or something, but if it's NACA dash, I could also see that. Because I know her first NA is pretty fast, so that kind of makes sense to me. But I don't know, like, between the CA and the normal, which one depletes the shield faster. You'll get there though, it seems. You have a Mavika and... I do definitely feel like the Night Soul thing is a bit... Like, it's a bit, misleading at times, because there are definitely ways to break the shield without that much Night Soul. And Mavika herself, honestly, like, tech aside, like, doesn't actually do a lot of hits, right? You know, the good old amber burst strat and the it's kind of weird we don't actually have a Natlan character that can do like an amber burst. That would be like the ideal. Maybe some point in the future. Maybe if like Mavica could like do an amber burst, that would be perfect. Like if her burst doesn't do one hit, but it does like 20 hits, yeah. That would probably be more ideal. We'll see though. Maybe we'll get a character and not cry that does this a little bit better. I basically took my menacing and got out. I didn't even do like normal mode. To be honest, like I just went straight into co-op, got into a group of 4 people, cleared menacing first try, and that's it. That was my Stygian experience. It was very easy. I actually do like how easy it is to get the primos. That's definitely a big perk of it. It's like the least time consuming to get like that, to get the primos. And I would say like Abyss is probably most time consuming, and Imaginarium is also quite as time consuming. I'm gonna say like Imaginarium is less time consuming than Abyss generally, I think. Just because there's less restarts I have to do usually. And then Imaginary and then Abyss is mostly taking a long time because I have to do a ton of resets. Because Abyss still doesn't let us change our teams midway. Or, you know, give us perks like that. I've asked a few people and they all use that combo. What's your team right now? Is it like Mavica, Sitlali, Chilonen? Timings are very tight. And Benny, I see. I think Benny is important to have. But you don't get anything for Dire, right? Like beyond just the weapon skin that goes away after a month. Shilon on the structure. Yeah, I heard that we might be getting a new artifact set that might be a 5-star instructor. I'm not sure how true this rumor is, but that would be, I mean, that would be something that everyone has been asking for like ages. So if we can finally get like a 5-star instructor in Notcry, that would be huge, and it would feel like a lot less copium to run like those kind of buffs. Like if there was a 5-star instructor, I'm farming that domain to the for like the rest of like 6.0 patch. Because that would be huge for a lot of my teams. Just having mainly because like I don't have access to the thrilling tales. So using like instructor on like some of my elemental focus teams will be like super huge for me. Or just any team really. So hopefully we get that at some point. We don't have to like get copium instructors. Have you finished the summer event though, Brushy? There's still like a lot of exploration I have to do, but I think as long as I get the event parts a bit done, the exploration and other world quest stuff probably don't go away, I think. So, which I think will feel a bit weird, but all of the other summer events are all temporary, and this will be like the first summer event that pretty much stays permanently on the map. It might feel a bit weird. Because they said like the area is gonna, you know, stay permanently. Like, it's still gonna look like a summer area, right? It's not. They're not gonna like change the area so that it looks less summery. I just think it will look a bit weird. 100% exploration to die. Oh, you've been really putting in the work. I still have like a lot to explore, but I think we can get through them by the end of the patch for sure. I actually spent like a lot of time doing some of the getting like treasure chests and like the different puzzles while I was doing the story. Obviously, like not all of them, but I think I got quite a lot of them done. I think my first goal is to hit all the Pyroculi first, and then unlock the statue, upgrade my statues, and then once I hit like about 1500 of the once I hit 1500 of the pyro sigils, I'll go fully upgrade my tablet of Tona, and then after that I'll finish exploration with whatever's left. So Pyroculi first, and then offer my pyro sigils. I miss it where I woke up in Lehan's there. How you doing? Yeah, we were spending the last couple of streams going through the summer event. It took us like a whole 6 hours of playtime. So that did take us quite a while. It took us two entire stream sessions basically to get it done. Chillin' about to come home from baby shower. Nice, nice. Congrats on the baby, Lehan. Oh, wait a sec. Did not specify whose baby it was. But I hope you guys had a fun time. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, TTDS said Lali too. Yeah, see, Throwing Tails is such a big difference for a 3-star weapon, right? Where's my 4-star TTDS for you? Where's my 4-star craftable TTDS? Give me Thrilling Tales of Archon Slayers. TTAS. Well, I guess the dragons are a bit... Are the dragons stronger or Archon? Give me TTSS. Thrilling Tales of Shade Slayers. Hi, Brushy Washy. Oh, Lehan, I saw you playing League last night. You guys are playing late. Also, I need to use my berries. I was picking up too many berries. Sorry, guys. Yeah, of course. You know, the funny thing is, Dota actually dropped an update. So I was gonna maybe like go back and start playing more Dota again. They dropped like a new permanent feature where you can actually like get skins. We call it hats in Dota. You can actually get like cosmetics just by playing normal games. You can make progress towards getting a bunch of cosmetics, and everything like ends sometime in November. So, well, I guess the first phase of it ends in November. The first like bunch of rewards. So I might put in some time in there. Full 5 stack. Well, that's not noise. Was Mintum playing as well, Lian, or no? I know Lian has corrupted Mintum for a bit. Mintum kept complaining that like on his stream that like no Mintum. Yeah, Mintum was saying like y'all have like hey bro, he did it and stuff. Y'all just need to chill. Y'all just need to chill, that's all. No need to use I'm so surprised when you started playing. What do you mean? I personally like would feel like really uncomfortable with like people saying, like not controlling what they're saying when they're playing. Like I had like there was like a there was this is a funny story. I had like there's this new colleague that I got at work, and he's like more senior than I am. But he comes from like somewhere in like the Midwest, in like one of the more less, I would just say less urban parts of the US. And like he just has like he just talks really rough all the time. You know what I mean? Like and it's not like he means bad or anything. It's just like the way like he talks. Like he just like drops F-bombs like everywhere. I'm like, this I'm like so taken aback because this doesn't typically happen in like my industry. Like people are generally like professional and like use professional words and stuff. But every time I get on a call with him, like he just starts like spouting F-bombs left, right, and center. I'm like, I can't. So many N-words are dropped on it. Oh my gosh, Brushy. I did not drop N-words. Yeah. Well, as long as someone in there did, the rest of you are complicit. You guys are all complicit in this. No bad words, guys. There's something about League and like how people behave. I don't know. I don't know if League has this weird thing. We make Middle East jokes in that stream. This is not good. This is actually not good. Leanne, does League have like a behavior score system where like if you get reported too much, you basically get banned or something? Or like, I don't even know if League has a reporting system. Yeah, you do? Okay. Does it actually work or is it mostly like just a show thing? So, because in Dota we have like a behavior score system where basically like if people don't like you and they report you too much, like you basically like go into like the behavior score like affects like who you're matched with. So only like, so if you think about MMR, right, you're matched with people of the same rank typically, but like besides MMR there's also behavior score. So you're also matched with people of the same behavior score. So the lower your behavior score goes, like the more and more like bad behavior people you're gonna match with, and then it's just like a vicious cycle, right? Then so what happens is that like once you tank your behavior score a little bit, you just go straight all the way down. You can't ever recover, basically. Because everybody that you're playing with are just too badly behaved, and then everybody who like has maintained like a really nice behavior score just gets like normal games, and like has gotten like a lot higher quality game because people like behave better these days. We have a report and ticket system. Most of the time it works. It also shows their username and an honor level system. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, just wondering because it's like it was super funny because on the Dota Reddit, like there were like a bunch of people like complaining about how behavior score is like impossible to climb out of, and then like all the comments are like, yep, this system is working as intended. OP is a man-child. We have about the same stuff, just named differently. Yeah, okay, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, five stacks are definitely fun. I think back in the day, when I used to play with my friends, who like we already had like a ton of people, so we would play like as a 10 stack actually. Like instead of playing against like pubs, like we would just play against each other. So we had like so many people who played Dota that like we basically had to split into 2 teams. And at some point like we had even more people, so like, and then Dota introduced like the coach system. I don't know if you guys have this in the league, but it's basically it's 5v5, right? But you can queue an extra person on your team to be the coach. So he doesn't play, but he's like on the mic and he can see like your team's minimap and he can give like the team advice. So sometimes we bring in coaches when there are like too many people to play and we can't fit 5v5. We can fit 6v6 basically. Things are... If you have a lower honor, you have ranked restrictions. Depending on how bad it is. Okay. So that's pretty similar. Pings are also restricted. Pings are restricted? Why would you restrict pings? Oh, I guess the number of pings, I guess. Yeah, you can't be spamming pings. That would be like pretty annoying. But yeah, that's sick. I wish we had that. Yeah, the core system is actually pretty nice. And the nice thing is also that you can tell when like it will show up on the player loading screen, right? You'll see whether your enemy team or your team as a coach. So the coaches thing actually helps quite a bit because like you can use it for coaching, like I think in actual tournament play, like you can't actually have a coach in there, but like when you're training for a tournament, like having a coach on the team, like to point out like real time like what's going on, like can help quite a bit. The other thing is that if you're a new player and you don't know like how to play, you can always sit in on a team as a coach and then observe and see what's going on in real time, like what's happening. So there's multiple ways the coaching can work. Or if you just have a friend who's just like, I want to chill and I don't want to like play right now, they can also just be a coach. That would be a super good tool, yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good system. And I believe at one point like there was even like a an event where you could like coach random pubs basically. And if you did a good enough job, like you could be commended for your coaching and get tips. That was pretty nice. And I think like even as a player, like coaching does how do I put it? Like it opens your mindset a little bit, because typically like when you're playing like one champion or one hero, you're kind of restricted, right? Like you're only playing the hero, you're only thinking about what you're doing at the current time and maybe like a couple of steps after. But as a coach, you're sort of like, you're not like distracted by what you have to do and your last hits or your harassing or your ganks or whatever. Like you can actually like look at the whole overall sort of map and really see things from like a big perspective rather than like a small narrow perspective, and it really like forces you out of that lane silo, I guess, and like start to think about in terms of the macro game, like what's happening. Like is mid losing, is bot losing, is are you winning in this side, can you give a bit more on this side of the map, like so there's a lot of good perks to it, just like sitting back from a game and like analyzing it from like a bigger perspective than just like your own hero. Yeah, it's actually pretty valuable. But I will say like I mostly play support, so like support generally already do that in general. I don't know how it is for League, but generally I feel like those who play like carry like tend to be a bit more siloed and focus on their own game, which they should be, right? Because they're a carry, they need to focus on themselves. But as a support, you need to be a bit more team focused and like try to understand like how the game is going, early, late, what are your timings, and like at what point can you like make a move here, push this tower here, and stuff like that. So I definitely like playing support better, just because like I'm a bit better at thinking about the macro game than like my ability at last hitting, which is very bad. Like my micro skills are generally like super bad, but my macro game is pretty good. Like I generally know like when is a good time to fight and when it's not a good time to fight, when you should pull back, when you should be farming here and when you shouldn't be farming here. But as far as like dominating the lane and all this kind of stuff, like I don't have like I'm not that good at like micromanaging aggro and units and things like that. But that's what carry players are better at. And at the end of the day, you kind of need both, right? You do need like your carry to like farm really well, but you also need someone to be able to make the right calls. You can't just have like 5 people running like headless chickens around the map and expect to win. So you kind of need both sides. You need people who are good at the micro game and people who are good at the macro game. And then the people like focusing on their own farm needs to be able to like have the confidence to trust that the supports are setting things up well, right? And the supports also must be able to trust that their carries are making the best use of the space that they're creating. So there's definitely like a relationship there. Alright, coming home right now. Alright, see you later, Brienne. In other words, you don't have hands. I never actually got this have hands reference. Like I know it means like have skill or something, but I'm not entirely sure where like it came from. I wonder if it's like a term they used in like manufacturing, where you actually have to use your hands to do things. Like I was coming across it when I was like I was watching like a Monster Hunter stream and they were like, "Oh, this monster has hands," and I'm like, "No, he doesn't. He has claws." He doesn't. And wings, but definitely not hands. And then I realized he was. I think he just meant like this monster has some moves. You know what I mean? But but I just think that's a pretty funny turn of phrase, especially when used to describe the monster. We might do a Dota stream at some point. I have to like get back into it. I haven't played it in like, I don't know, 8 months, almost a year maybe. So I'm definitely a little, not even a little, I'm probably like pretty rusty at this point. I haven't played since the last major update as well, so I'll be like a little bit lost in my first game trying to figure out what's going on. Because I haven't played the new map, I haven't played the new... There were a lot of creep changes that the map itself changed a little bit. Not a little bit, quite a lot. Like there are like new rivers and stuff, new mechanics for the rivers. There are new creep camps that I have to learn the timings of. Thankfully like no heroes, but I'm sure like there are a bunch of like hero ability changes that I just haven't caught up with. So I'm pretty sure I'll end up picking a hero and be like, wait, this used to do this, but it doesn't do this anymore. And stuff like that. But it'll be good to get back into it and see like how easy it is to farm these new hats that they drop. It looked like people were able to get like some pretty good items if they were lucky from it, so anything if it's just for the hats. But it's also like coming to like the international season, and every time international round rolls around, which is it's the first 2 weeks of September this year. Every time the international comes around every year, like that's typically when like a lot of people come back to playing Dota. So I think it'll be fun. There'll be a lot of fresh new people, or more like fresh old people who haven't played in a while coming back to the game. So it wouldn't be as bad. There's always like a dedicated group of people who are like playing like all the time. And then there are like casual folks like me who only play like when I feel like playing. With like no intention of getting better, just playing to have fun, basically. Which is, I mean, to an extent, that's kind of what games should be, right? Unless like you're a competitive gamer, like I feel like as long as you're having fun, you know, that's pretty much all that matters. If you're getting better at a game, having fun, that's fine. Then that's just like a bonus. But if if you're like forcing yourself to get better at a game, even if you don't enjoy it, I feel like that's when you will like end up realizing what's the point of this. Basically my relationship with the Abyss right now. What's the point of this? So when the Not Cry trailer came out, I was actually really... I just had this thought this morning. I don't know what gave me this thought, but it was actually a little bit of an epiphany. Like, I had always assumed that the Hexen Circle were stronger than Archons for some reason. And this morning I woke up and I realized this assumption was wrong. I do not actually believe in any part of the story that they really compare the strength of the Hexen Circle to the Archons. They did speak a lot about Alice's power, right? The fact that she can create islands and stuff. But the Archons kind of can also, like, you know, do equivalent or even more stuff, right? So that, and combined with the fact that the Hexen Circle tasks are probably gonna come like late 6.x. And what we know about characters that come in the later half of the patches, they're typically not as good as the character that comes in the first half of the patches. So that definitely did reduce my excitement for Hexen Circle coming out a little bit. Because for me, if I were to pull for C6 Alice, she has to power creep Malvika at C0. I mean, not C0 versus Malvika C6, but at least at C0, she must power creep Malvika at C0. But there's a good chance she won't actually do that. Now that I think about it a bit harder. There's a really good chance that doesn't actually happen. And I'll be better off just playing Malvika. So I think there's a very good chance that she's a side grade and not like a power creep of Malvika. Which I guess to the Malvika hammers is actually pretty good news. For me, it's like, okay, I guess there's an excuse not to pull for Alice. But anyway, that was just one of the thoughts I had. That maybe the Hexen Circle aren't really lore-wise as strong as the Archons. And maybe because of that reason, they won't be as strong combat-wise as I was like imagining Alice to be. Because honestly, like the hype behind Alice is so, you know, has been around since like 1.0, right? Alice hype has been like forever, and the amount of built-up hype I have for her has accumulated over like what, 5 years, and that sort of made me like overestimate like her power a little bit, right? Like how strong she's gonna be. Like, almost as if, like, you know, like they gave her like 5 years worth of like power creep or something. I know this doesn't make any sense, but it's almost like that sense of anticipation like makes you like have higher expectations, I guess. Makes me get higher expectations. And I just realized this morning maybe those expectations are a little bit high. You know, maybe those expectations are a little bit... I need to temper them a little bit, you know? So... all that to say, now what about the shades? What about the shades? I don't know if the shades are stronger than the Archons in terms of lore, but I think there's a good chance. Oppa Gangnam Style. Oh, thank you for the follow, Himzangari. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. You have procced my Gangnam Style animation, so but thanks for the follow. How you been? Hope you're having a good Saturday. If you don't know who I am Saber. We are an AR-60 and a No Wish player. And I've been I've been streaming Genshin for like a really long time. I've basically been around since 1.0. How you been? How you been? Fine. Nice, nice. Today our plan is to just finish up some summer events. We went through like the whole summer event this morning. Not the whole summer event. We went through like half of it last week and then the last half of it this morning. Not this morning. Starting at noon this afternoon, I guess. I guess it's still afternoon. But we finished the second half of it. And now we just have like the mini games and stuff left, I think. And one like time gated world quest that I will have to do tomorrow. But that is the plan for today. Am I safe to assume you play Genshin as well, or? Yeah, the summer event was really disappointed. Oh no, I did get a bit of disappointment from it, and I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say like it was bad per se. But like after going through the story, I definitely felt a bit of like like a so what, or like a kind of thing. And mainly because like I don't know how long you've been playing Genshin, but coming from as a 1.0 player, we've had, I think all of the past summer events were better. Not gonna lie, like all of the past ones were better. And I don't know whether it's just like the like I mean I haven't played the mini games, right? But typically like just judging from the story, I haven't played the mini games. But just judging from the story, I there are like some really good ones. Like I think I really love the glitzy rich one, the ones where like you were like riding with Chaska and like shooting at the cactus mans. Like the Wild Wild West. This one was really good. I actually really enjoyed this mini game. But I think that was like the only one that really stood out. To me that was like really cool. Wavy Bay was kind of a what is this question mark. It didn't even, it had like one fun one where you could like ride into Spirit Way and that was it. That was like the only moment. And the rest of it was like, why am I pushing floats around? Dude, World Quest is insane. World Quest is not part of the summer event, unfortunately, right, Brushy? The World Quest doesn't go away in like 2 weeks, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I'm just talking about the story itself, like the just the event story that finished. No Klee equals disappointment. It's not entirely true. Although Klee would have definitely made it more fun. Sorry, not Klee. Kure. Kure would have made it like a little bit more fun. But I did like the Beneto lore. The Beneto lore part was unfortunately very expected already. Like people already had a good idea that he was from Natlan and he's an orphan, so his parents probably died. You know, so it wasn't like out of the blue. There was like a nice hugging and reunion scene. So that was not bad, but it just felt not enough. I didn't play it yet, bro. But you didn't play the summer event yet, but you said it was really disappointed. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I won't like spoil it for you if you haven't played it, but you probably shouldn't say it's disappointing unless you played it. Like the rest of the story. Unless you're saying you haven't played the mini games. If you haven't played the mini game, then I think that's fine. But like, let me know if like you haven't played the story. But I finished the story, this morning, and it was like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't like amazing or anything. So, kind of like leave it as that. But definitely like, I still think like I like the previous summer events better, way better. Oh, I didn't play the world quest. Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I haven't played the world quest either, so no spoilers on that quite yet. But I heard the world quest is pretty good because apparently like you do get to like see a bit more lore, but that's expected as well. Like the world quests are always gonna be like on par, but I wouldn't consider the world quest like part of the summer event, unfortunately. So like if I'm like judging like the summer event, like I would have to like judge it based on like, you know, this one. These like the stuff that's actually like going away in 2 weeks essentially. Which I think I'm not even sure if the story goes away. I was hearing that the story you can actually keep doing even after, but these mini games are going away, so I'm definitely gonna make sure I do these mini games. Let's see here. Also, what is this? What is this guy? I just need to paint this different colors. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna say this, but as a person who is colorblind, this is a very hard. Has been a very hard summer event for me. Extremely hard. But what about the rest of them? Do I have to like just keep painting different colors or something? Why do I only get one? What about the other two? Oh, I need to find other colors, is that right? Oh. I'm playing domain to get artifact for Raiden Shogun. Oh, are you talking about the emblem domain? I know you can actually strongbox emblem these days. That's probably like the more efficient way to do it. But yeah, the emblem artifact is probably the best domain to farm, to be honest. So you're probably fine. One of the best, I guess. I guess the emblem domain and then the golden troop domain is really good. And then the new Natlan one is okay as long as you have like Natlan characters to use it on. Those three are typically the good ones, I think. I think the not quiet ones when they come out are also gonna be pretty good. Zoltan. What is this? Little Asha guy. We're just painting the town. I don't know why Zoltan's so attached to you. Let's get to work and start painting. That's right. Everyone's waiting to see your masterpiece. You'll paint the sports supplies and store sign. Use the same technique. This makes it trickier to get the colors just right. Okay. Did we just paint it with anything? They didn't give us like a... Show me a surfboard that matches Icy Allure. That was good. Give me something that looks good on camera. Whatever. It's any color, right? Oh, use red. Sorry. I want a yellow swimwear. Okay. There we go, boys. Want to rock and roller, use red. I got the character a long time, but I forget to build her. Raiden Shogun is probably one of the most popular characters. Alright, so it'll be hard. But I mean, these days I feel like people use Raiden less and less. But it definitely feels like, I mean, she's worth building regardless, I think. Just because she is an Archon after all. But she's definitely being used like a lot less these days. Unfortunately. She's definitely worth building though, for sure. Did I miss a spot? I feel like I missed a spot somehow. Is it on this side? There's like that little bump there. Let's use either orange or yellow. Oh wait, this one. Use orange or yellow. There we go. On cactus. Is there a cactus? Why does she say orange or yellow? Okay, let me just try this one. Oh wait, this one's not painted. I don't even know what I'm supposed to paint. Okay, what's over here? What about this gun? Wait. Alright, what do you want me? You don't look very happy. I'm over the moon. You should get some rest. What else do you guys want me to paint? Doo -doo. Why does she say orange and yellow right after saying red? Ooh, anyway. I bet I'm missing a spot somewhere. Alright, hold up. Why am I stuck? You missed my message? I used Raiden and Dyer to counter your point. Oh. I mean... I'm glad Stygian is giving Raiden some use. But I'm actually not surprised for that, because you do need to make 3 teams, right? So there are 3 meta teams from that, right? There's only 2 meta teams right now. So you have to have like an older team. So in that case, like I'm not surprised Raiden is being used in Stygian. I'm very confused at what I'm supposed to paint though. I need to paint that underneath. I'm gonna paint inside of it. Maybe there's something up here. Maybe it's like behind this building, there's something. Here? Nope. What is this? Decorate the instrument store with orange or yellow. Oh, okay. So the instrument store needs to be orange or yellow. Okay, I'm gonna change the color to orange and yellow. Orange or yellow. Finally. But he changed his mind, that's what happened, I think. Yeah. I mean, Brighton's definitely still good to build. But I will say, like, if I had pulled C6 Brighton, I would be mass regretting it. If I had pulled C2 or C3 Brighton, regretting it less. But still regretting it. After all these years, seeing these colors again really brings back a flood of memories. Complementary pairing. Remember one of Master's final work and use of this approach. Didn't think you remember a small detail like that, though these days I just call it a color contrast. After all, the saying goes, color is the art of clash and contrast. A language of law or emotion, hence the name color contrast. Really? Here I thought you were just thinking of our youth, you know? Like the one time that little Tatankasaur had butted you into a bunch of paint buckets, and they got splattered all over the room. Now that was a real clash and contrast. Hey, you're bringing that up just to embarrass me in front of everyone, aren't you? Don't be such a stick in the mud. I'm getting older and nostalgia's starting to hit really hard these days. The old man would get like this too, always going on and on about past like it was yesterday. Forgetting now there's a fate worse than that. Even when we forget that place, we'll remember the dazzling legacy of Chroma begin Pitchback Cave. Tree that forgets it really cannot bear good. Keep refreshing your mind. Every day you go all cryptic like this is never a good sign. Where's elbow? Stretch and hydrate. Alright, thanks, Vane. I did just hydrate, so I'm just gonna stretch. Wasn't he acting all high and mighty? Like my body is like aching all over. I did like a really intense workout yesterday. And I'm like really sore. Wasn't he acting all high and mighty before? He didn't show up. That is true. The cafe showed on Twins of Bear back to Nadokurai. Someone's confident today. Of course I am. I got Zoltan and me, the legendary Saber and Paimon Banga. Victory is a foregone conclusion. You really think someone from Notgrad is gonna play fair? Ooh, not cry people are not playing fair? They're tricky. They're tricksy people. You could just turn you outright or be bribe me behind that wouldn't be complicated. I mean, going on with the old man's grave. I don't know where the cave is. There was John as a certainly never got followed the last time it was there. Uh-oh. That would be the old man's place. If I cut out every bit of floor walk and every trace pigment and analyze it piece by piece. Won't stand for this, you need to stop it now. And the whole crew in tow, Big Sis went on here, I bet she won't be able to hold them off for long. Let's go everyone, time to see what Elbow's really up to. Catch up with Kozaro. Oh, this really is a whole quest, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna do mini games first. I don't wanna like spend too much time. Oh, but I was going to unlock the colors. That's what I was going to do. Mini games first. Mini games first. Let's not get What is this though? Okay, what is this mini game? I mean, a fully charged shape won't be confused. Match? Why is it a match? Wait, is this co-op? Is this co-op? Maybe we don't do the co-op ones right now. Wait, are there like non-co-op minigames? Like what is this? Alright, let's look at where is this one? Strikers through the storm. Oh, this one's a great series, so maybe I'll just finish this world quest first. Okay, let's see, it's over here. And I need to make sure I'm like constantly like updating my map because I want to be able to track. Oh, looks like Mintum is live with Archon Quest in English. Oh, there's another world quest there. I can probably start. What's this on here? Start challenge. Charge into paint buttons and dodge 30 fruit. No. How was I supposed to dodge? Why the paintball so close? There we go. It's a nice treasure chest. Okay, but which one did I... Is this? I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to like do all of the treasure chests around because definitely want to save some. Don't raid him, he's using a filthy English language kappa. True. True, EN boys. Filthy. Weep sneer. Japanese supremacy, let's go. This is the way. I still think it's gonna feel weird, like after the summer event, we're still gonna see like all this stuff, you know? And it'll be like, this is just an area that's permanently in the summer event stage, question mark? You know, like it doesn't have its own like, how do I put it, like a region, like the other regions of Natlan have a very distinct like theme and feel. There's not just gonna be like summer theme, like, I mean I guess it's a summer resort, but it just feels like a little bit not quite Natlan-y. It's just a summer resort. You're using interactive map? I'm using it to mark any like treasure chests I completed. I'm not using it to like find treasure chests or anything, but specifically. You don't use it to find stuff? What do you mean? May as well use it fully at that point. Well, I still like the how do I put it? Like the sense of like stumbling into like a quest or stumbling into a chest or a puzzle, like naturally, right? Rather than like I can still see it and see like generally there's something to do here, but I'm not gonna like specifically pinpoint or chase down every last one. Maybe until like I get to maybe like the 95-99% stage, and then I can do it. I can use it for that. But I think for now there's still like a lot of uncompleted things that it's better to just naturally find all the treasure chests as much as I can first. But as you mark on the map, you create a mental image of where stuff is. Yeah, you do a little bit, but you know, as long as you don't like focus too much on it, like it doesn't, like I'm okay like generally knowing where like things are, but as long as I'm not focused to okay one step at a time, like you know, I go from A to B and I gotta hit this one next because it's closer, you know, kind of thing. As long as I'm not doing that, that's fine by me. Like I can still get the sense of like I'm stumbling upon something, because I'm not like literally like angling myself to make sure I hit. You know, I have to go through all this stuff in the most efficient route. Yeah, that's not fun. But just naturally stumbling into puzzles and stuff like this along the way, I think it's fine. So like, if I see like something along the way and I like complete it, then I just look at the map, I'll mark it, and I'll move on. Like I won't like, I can get like a brief sense of like what else is in the area, but I'm not gonna like go after it if I see it on the map. You know what I mean? I only go after it if I see it in game. What do you mean half cheating? Or by the way, using the interactive map is not cheating. It's actually not cheating. It's actually part of the game. Except that they haven't put it into the game. The reason I said it is because Hoyo actually have their own interactive map too, so Kappa indeed. But no, I do 100% agree like that the interactive map should just be in game. And like you can turn it on as a layer if you want or things like that, but it should totally be in the game. Like being able to being able to like see like where all the chests are. And generally, like for summer event, like because it's always been temporary, like we've always like sort of had to like go through each of like you had to like really 100% the summer event to make sure you don't miss anything. This time, I don't think you have to though, so that definitely takes a lot of the pressure off. I mean, I use videos to get actual 100% literally every single chest in Mondo Leader in the Economia. But when I saw Sumeru, I started doing proper 100%. Yeah, Sumeru was a tough one for sure. I don't even have 100% of single chest in Mondo Leader in Azuma and all that. So I generally don't like do I don't even mark chests normally like in like for normal regions. I'm only doing this because it's a summer event. And for me like summer event is always like a chest hunt event. Even though this is technically permanent and I don't have the chest hunt. But I feel like I don't complete it unless like a chest hunt. Just specifically for the summer. It still feels like a summer region. I want to treat it as a summer region, you know? And I always chest hunt for the summer region specifically. The year is painful because of the RNG and Amber chest. The interactive map isn't that reliable for it. Videos are better. The videos are very annoying though. Like I don't want to sit through like a video to like Mark. You have to use the chest count in your achievement tab. Yeah, I heard that there's like an official chest count, and then there's like an official video that tells you like how many chests there are. But doesn't that chest count like count across your region? So at this point, it's like kind of useless for me because I don't even know like how many chests I have in like each of the regions in total. So, like, my goal is not to 100% all the chests, right? My goal is to just have fun clicking all of these icons off my map. So, it's like I'm not actually like 100% completion. If I see like 100% on the map, that's good enough for me. I'm good. Like it doesn't have to be real 100. It could be like 99.8. Nah, I'm good at that. I'm good at that. Yeah, depending on the depending on the version you play, certain Mondo chests count for Leader. Yeah, I heard that there were chests here in the summer region that count for Leader or something. So Genshin can't even tell like what chests are from which region anymore, you know? That's a little sus. Um, but yeah, we'll see. But I'm not at the point where I'm gonna like religiously use the map quite yet. I still have like a lot of things to open and a lot of quests to do. So it's weird, and sometimes future updates add chests. There's one YouTuber accounts for everything like that. Ah, I see. I see. Do you know like which YouTuber this is? There are a lot of like chess videos though. Chess all. I'm guessing they would probably be on Folio Lab too. I feel like Folio Lab has the late pay gaming. Uh, this is this right? But it's not showing up. I only see like Kyostin V and then a bunch of other ones I don't see. Kim Dao Game, Leipei Genshin. I'm guessing if I search Leipei it should show up, but oh lapel. Is that what you're saying? I see a lapel Genshin. Leipei Genshin. Oh, he's weird. He has like the Leipei Genshin, but then he has he had to write his letter E's with the weird U, the weird Greek epsilon symbol. Yeah, yeah, that one. There are two domain. I guess like yeah, this is a pretty small channel. I can just bookmark him, I guess, if I want at any point. Maybe at some point in the future, like we'll just like run through all the chests and see if like run through all the videos one by one and see if like I missed anything. Yep, so I bet I've watched the other ones you mentioned, but this guy has the cleanest videos, even timestamps and everything. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay, I can check him out if I ever want to go back on 100% chess. I'm also kind of at the point where like, is it worth the primos that you performed? But maybe it's like from a completionist perspective, it's not so much for the primos. Could be something. I feel like I probably have a higher chance of doing it back when like when we had like Fontaine and Sumeru patches where we had like basically these long dry patches where we didn't really have like a lot of things to do. I think like at those times like it would be like could be fun to like go through some of these videos and just clean up regions and stuff. Probably I actually want to 1.5 folds. Gosh. I can do a proper 100% stream and I think that would give me a max of 2 folds. That's just sad. That's actually sad. I would have made more money just doing my job, working an hourly wage and just paying for those folds than to actually like go through the video. Now add Fontaine Natland and it's all under 5 to 6 folds. I'm probably okay with missing out on those folds. Or just working out some money to buy those folds. It's only worth it if you have no exploration already. Yeah, which I feel like, I mean, it's probably worth it for Lucky. Now that I think about it, because he has like basically no exploration. But I think I don't think he has the time to do that. I guess it is more efficient, like if you're just really, but then you kind of lose out, right? You lose out on the whole sense of like actually exploring. You're just watching someone else explore. You're not exploring anymore, you're just following a guide. Which I think like it becomes less of like I'm playing this game out of enjoyment towards more like I'm playing this because I just want to pull for characters, right? So um I'm not like saying like these videos are useless or anything. They're very useful for people who need the 100% and are really like completion is really important to them. And they're still great videos, but um just for me, like I feel like if I use those videos specifically for exploration, it does lose that sense of enjoyment. Now the sense of enjoyment of finding chests goes away once you've already done a lot of the chests and running around your world trying to find the last one handful of chests is not fun anymore. So at that point, like using the video, I think it's totally reasonable and totally fine. But once you've like stopped, like there's no way you're gonna enjoy like running around just aimlessly wasting your time finding chests, right? That's it's only fun when there's a lot of chests to find, and then like you slowly find quite a lot of them. But at some point in the middle, like there's like a stopping point where this is not fun anymore to just run around in circles. And then at that point, like that's where like the guides can come in. If completeness is like completion is super important. The Great Zolin and the Legendary Saber, what eminent company? I don't suppose this. I guess we have to fight them, right? You scoundrel, instead of bidding properly, you snuck off. The Varika's not takes on your force. Disgraceful. But the sense of satisfaction of real 100% is considerable. Yeah, exactly. So if you get that sense of satisfaction, that can like overcome that loss of enjoyment. Because the enjoyment becomes less and less and less and less as you get closer and closer to completion. And then the enjoyment of getting the completion increases more and more and more, right? Like the value, the comparative value of the enjoyment versus the satisfaction changes at that point. So I can see where you're getting at. But I feel like unless Genshin updates their 100%, like I feel like it would be less satisfying for me to be told what the highest number of chests is and actually get the highest number of chests, versus if like the game actually showed like a this is a real 100%, you know, or like maybe I got an achievement or something, right, or a medal. That one would increase my sense of satisfaction and probably make me want to do the video approach kind of thing. But at least for now, I don't think there's an achievement, right, for like 100% specific region or anything. I don't think there's an achievement. I don't think there's like you see, like that's why like I was going after like the local legend stuff. It's not because so much of the pre-mode, but like getting like the achievement thing pop up, that does feel like pretty satisfying. So there's a bit of like the gamification of it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the flowing radiant hue, you what they call a chroma masterpiece. Unknown to all of paper. Or this is where we're discovering a new color, I guess. You stop being a bush. Someone say something, spit it out. Every decade, this mirror, no signs of cracks or fading. It's still shiny as brightly as ever, thanks to some recent restoration. Judging by its marks was done just a few days ago. But these came out don't look exactly like they were done by hand. They were sprayed on almost as if an Asha did it. I have to explain this restoration, Zoin. Tell us who did this. I painted everything. Curiosity is going peak. Who exactly is the real master of Chroma Flare? Videos are suggestively better than interactive map. Videos are subjectively better than interactive map, but objectively better. Not objectively better. Oh, okay. Videos are subjectively better than interactive map, not objectively better. If I were to rephrase, would it be fair to say you prefer videos than the interactive map? That's probably like the normal way to put it. Yeah, I think definitely some people prefer videos than the interactive map. I would prefer the interactive map, because I like maps. Actually, I actually like maps. I just like looking at maps. That's when I was in the military, I was actually like in charge of map drawing and map making. So like I would I would be like drawing stuff and like pointing things on maps. So like I actually like looking at maps and like navigating. Like we had to do a lot of like navigating with maps and and like learning how to read them and stuff like that. So maps has always been like super interesting to me. But interactive is wrong or missing chess. Yes, that is true. That is actually true. Like the interactive map misses puzzles and chess. And like when you click on something, it doesn't actually like if you're trying to find something like some of the pyroculi, you like click on something like there'll be a bunch of like irrelevant comments that don't actually tell you, and then most of the time they link out to actual videos where they actually show you how to get the chest. So I do agree, like the videos are better for actually getting the chest and like actually getting like the puzzles for sure. But I just like the interactive map because I like maps. I like seeing things on the map, right? But that's just me. So it's definitely a personal preference thing for using the interactive map. But I think the interactive map is also really good for marking stuff. I think like marking is really good for like marking things you've completed. There's definitely like pros and cons to both. It would just be nice if it were just accurate. If we're in the game, we could mark things off. You know, wow, things would be perfect, right? And if we need to watch a video, that's fine. But also, can we mark it on the map and say we completed it? You know, the funny thing is like this, like it was only today that I finished one of the of the precious chests in Shenyu Vale. Actually, it's the one where you like take the two jade pieces and stick it together. I had never completed that puzzle apparently, and I had to. I was like, how come I still have this in my inventory? I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, you go find this other piece here, and I'm like, oh, okay, just grab this other piece. And it was this puzzle that I had like left there for like I remember like stumbling upon this puzzle, and then I'm like, oh, I don't have the piece yet, so I have to come back to it. But I never came back to it. So I just finished that quest. But the funny thing is, I already 100% it Shenyu Vale. So I didn't even know there was still this puzzle that was I had one half of it, and I didn't find the other half of it. And the reason I didn't find the other half of it because it was like in the cave, and I just had to turn around, and it was like right there next to the teleport waypoint. Like it wasn't even like hard to find. But anyway, it would have been more satisfying, I would say, like if it you know, took me to 100%, but I was already at 100%, so it wasn't that satisfying. We had like a small little cutscene in the precious chest though, so that was still something, I guess. Revealed that these pigments contain extraordinary pure volatile phlogiston as though they're alive. These pigments were made by humans created by a phlogiston-rich life form. In other words, the paint is the work of an Asha. One of the causes put to shame meaning the Poland's ever-present Asha companion. Quite a coincidence. It's not the only Asha around, come on. Here's more. Zone colors have never gone beyond the old man's palette. They both never used purple. It's been the same one all these years. Makes sense why Zoltan took to me so quickly. The story isn't about prodigy designer turning home. Stop deciding about pitiful orphan. Orphan who, upon stumbling upon Asha, whose childhood couldn't teach the companion, gave in the malice, started stealing the fruits of others' labor. Generated master of nothing but a clever fraud who fooled an entire generation. Evidence is on my side. I'm not even going to go through all of it, but honestly, look compares with all the proof we need. Kozato, you set me up. Low flow, they look at me. Tell me this isn't true. Sure, you'll be able to won't shoot this petty criminal. Something fishy about this. I want to argue, but I got there's something to create yourself in the process. Workbench is covered in dust. So in surface is stained with paint and fine brushwork. Pile of dried up paint. There's no sign of purple chroma. Oh, this is where I get purple color. Come on, guys. Rather like the handiwork of an Asha. Then Asha, they could make purple. It's a diary journal. Why do I have to write these notes? Can't remember, right? Before I forget. I need to write other few things. Oh, you cartographer. Slippery earned this my journal, so you too bad better not be reading this. If I catch you, it'll be hell to pay. Now I can get on to business. Strange creature's always been circling around me. If he thinks I'm ever running away. How I can cut it. Maybe I get some information. Old dog knows how to act, so I wouldn't have realized I don't remember it. It breaks my heart to take a cute little thing like that sad. Maybe it doesn't care at all. He's too pressing to call it an Asha. A small animal. Check. It determines its color. Anger gives red, sadness blue, happiness yellow. Oh, okay, so its emotions gives you the color. The color palette is incomplete. For some reason it doesn't produce any purple, which is a shame. So I love to see it. There are differences even between Asha. The Asha baby is more special, because there are invisible bonds tying us. I can understand his emotion along with his simple thoughts. That's why I move it the way it does. I can almost see an expression on his face. Can Asha even make expressions? Sometimes I can feel my emotions. There's just some method to contact me to understand me. When I've forgotten too much and I can't even speak properly, I still find some way to communicate. Even though my memory is all in tatters, I remember color as the art of collision and contrast, the language of intense emotion, extension, and transmission of memory. I don't even know who said it, but I'm close to Asha. I know it can understand me, can form those colors. Why can't it make purple? Purple is too complicated, a contradiction and entanglement, a long fudge. Sky at nightfall when the stars are yet to wake. Or maybe it's the only color an old man who's about to forget everything can still cling on to. Everyone can have Asha's soul and mind of planet. I remember that I made somehow famous priest in my youth, was I? This is the funny contradiction, because purple is actually like the color that doesn't actually exist physically. It only exists because of the way our eyes perceive wavelengths of light. But purple itself is not like a wavelength of light, which is really, really interesting. It's the combination of the wavelengths at the opposite ends of the spectrum. And like almost like a fill in the gap kind of. So it kind of makes sense that purple is missing here. This is an attempt at archaic thaumaturgy and experiment when approached to be as I can transmit memories. Hear my voicing those words. What does it all mean? Few lines of small print follow. Slippery and I'm sure you're too secretly doing this. I have too little time to think about it, but with you, cartographer, you can find it. Cartographer can be a little clumsy as a pro. I'm sure you must find its own colors. I'm not worried too much and you can finally take care of the Asha, but you, Slippery, and you're clever. Too clever. Far too many questions you wish to answer, too many contradictions to resolve, and too long a road ahead. So now I can provide these answers. I can repeat to you. Color is the art of collision and contrast. Language of intense emotion, extension, and transmission of memory. This is also like a big theme. Like color being memory was a big theme in Sid Lali's quest as well. Person's colors are always shaped by the path they walk. Hope you take a few details to find your own colors soon. And Sid Lali's color theory is related to Archer's ability to create. Yeah, totally. I think it's 100%. They're definitely related. Like, the color was a big. Colors and like painting like wovens and the whole theme like recording things in colors. Ability to create paints in there are just one or two with a human soul. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there are more emotions. Announce the investigation results. Colors store memories? I don't think colors store memories. I think memories create the colors. I think it's the other way around. But I guess it's the same thing. They're like the representation of memories. I forgot what it was. I think it's like the use of it's I think Silali called it like a person's colors or like their memories. Because like you use the colors to like draw the woven scroll. That's the idea. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like an imagery thing. We're good to go. Is this is the origins of color. Interpret. Quite emotional, but whatever expresses something sense it seems it can't help but spare pain. Well, these Clomo prepping is just an ingredient, but actual others on another level. Associate. Trigger association. Relationship between Zoltan and colors. The colors are expression of powerful emotions and extension and transmission of memories. It seems to have something to do with Zoltan's emotion. The colors are connected to Zoltan somehow. I guess I'll submit this one. Seems like Asha has particularly complex emotional memory. It's hard to imagine that one Asha can create such rich colors. Collective memories of Asha. Zoltan is busy with Zoltan and Alu. It's hard to imagine this person having to do anything with the other Asha. Memories of those Zoltan's expression of color and emotion are closer to those of humans, especially those of course, because memories come from humans. Probably. Source of emotions and memories. Zoltan's emotion can be interpreted as a transmutation of memories from those around it. The absence of purple will be tied to something human. So what are Zoltan's memories? How do you put that idea out? Let's collect this one. What was the main reason for purple being missing? Purple is not a real color. Missing emotions. Purple being full of contradiction and entanglement, like a plunge into the abyss or the gas waking from a dream. Such a complex emotion defies simple explanation. Missing memories. Alu spent many peaceful years living in a cave and Zolan gained pain at an early age. And that's why neither of them has contradicting memories that would otherwise give us purple. Oh, so purple is like the color of contradiction? Is that what they're saying? So if Asha uses paint, they self-induce. Not like this. This is not the takeaway they wanted you to take away. Not like this. Yeah, I don't know if using colors makes you lose the memory though. Not sure if that's right. If anything, it's an expression, but I'm not sure if like you lose it just because you're using it. Maybe you still retain it. It just like spreads. You know, it's like it's like COVID, right? It's like COVID, right? If you give COVID to someone, doesn't mean that you don't have COVID anymore. This is a very bad analogy, but like you don't transfer your memories to someone and then like you lose the memories. You just spread it. It's like an infection. This is a very bad analogy, but you get my point. It's interesting that they call purple the contradicting color though. But definitely like when they call like I mean this quest to me like is both frustrating and interesting, but because I'm actually like colorblind, like I have a really hard time like understanding why people associate certain feelings with colors. And I know like that's like literally everyone. Like I know most people like associate red with like anger or flashiness or I don't know what. Like and like blue as like maybe more peaceful color or like gray as a sad color. or blue is could be a sad color as well, and things like that. Um, um, but I never understood it because I being like colorblind, I was always told that what I'm seeing is not real or something. Essentially, like I'm always being like corrected for like what color something is. That like I like gave up associating anything with color. So like I don't have any like sort of emotional attachment to any color. I have favorite colors, but they don't mean anything. Like they don't have like any meaning beyond I like them. Like red passion, yeah, exactly. Or like my favorite colors I would say are like gold, blue, pink. Those are like my favorite colors. Um, Mostly blue and gold because saber is like those colors, but I like pink as well. Pink is a really nice color. There's lots of interpretations, so don't worry too much. Yeah, exactly. And it's all subjective as well, but there's some commonality. Like there's like common themes, and it's actually like and I've discovered I have because I've just with talking to people that like seeing certain colors does actually induce certain reactions from them. Like when you see red, your eyes are like drawn to it. And when you see like green and blue, not so much. Like they're more like you know, I guess more they're more like colors you see more naturally, I guess, in like nature wise. So it's like less of a less of a something that you would like hyperfixate on. Anger and passion are different, yet both red. Yeah, but they mean this like the meaning of it is not like there's a the idea of red is that it's outside the norm, right? Like that's really like the common theme that's like both of them. That it's not calm, right? It like the cool colors. Like there's a reason why they're called cool colors and the warm colors, right? Like we even like use temperature words to talk about color, which I think is super interesting. Um, and it's like a whole sort of discussion topic on its own. But just like for me, like I don't have like these associations with colors, although I can kind of understand like why people do. Um, but I just find it super fascinating that like I wouldn't have thought purple would be like contradicting. But I guess it makes sense because purple is like the combination of red and blue, right? So it's like anger, like the anger and passion and warmth contrasted with the cool calm, right? So to me, I can logically put the two and two together and say, oh, okay, purple is where the anger and passion meets the cool and calm. So that's why there's a contradiction. And so that's why they're using purple here as contradicting memories, which I think is fascinating. I don't think purple to me means anything contradictory. I actually really like the color purple, because it's like pinkish and stuff. So um, but it's interesting that they've used they're like using they're really drawing upon this like color having like certain emotional feelings and meanings attached to them, and that's kind of playing into their theme about how it's like memories and stuff. What is this ingredients thing though? How to get purple paint? Seen that Zolid and Alu have no trouble at all. It's definitely missing memories. Yo, what's up? Hey, welcome in, Anna Rope 76. How are you doing? First time chatter. How is your Saturday? You don't know me, I am Saber. We stream every weekend. Genshin, we are a 1.0 player, we are an AR-60 no wish player. That means we do not wish our Genshin characters. And I've played Genshin since like literally forever. And we pretty much only stream Genshin. But how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Saturday. We are here doing some world quests from the summer of it and trying to figure out the origins of color here. Learning some very interesting things. I was just talking about like being a colorblind individual has been really a bit of a struggle in this in this event. Trying to understand what's going on. And like even completing the task, like oh my goodness, like trying to figure out what color I am supposed to paint something for a puzzle is like oh my goodness. looking at a color wheel and like I don't even know which one is red. Like hell. Alu's secret arts. But there's like red, orange, and yellow. I'm like, oh gosh. And they're so close. I've been watching you for an hour, you're doing really well. Thanks, Anna. Well, I appreciate you coming out of the lurky shadowy space um to chat. Appreciate you being here. Even if you're lurking and not chatting, that also supports the stream, so appreciate you being around. Yeah, let's see what. Right now I'm only watching you. That's good. Well, I mean, that is an honor. And I appreciate it. The manuscript also recorded Alu's research on Saurian descriptions as well as secret mnemonic parts from the Masters of Nightwind. Maybe that's where it got its transmutational abilities. Okay. Zoltan's special talent. For an Asha, the ability to transmute memories that the color was never innate had to be bestowed upon it. Yeah, associate the secret art. Nothing else I can associate with. Origins of Chroma. Alu created Zoltan of their arts, and Zoltan absorbed Alu's memories and emotions. That must be where the wide range of colors come from. Okay, so it's a team effort. Chroma is a collaboration between Alu and Zoltan. At the end of the day, it's all about friendship. That's right. That's right, guys. It's all about the friends we made along the way. So in essence, the Chroma Flash was created by Old Man and Zoltan. Using one decisive piece of Zoltan. Since it's the case, why don't you try what Saba suggested? Got it, Zoltan, my partner. I'm counting on you. I still don't understand the tilde. I don't know what tilde means. Like, it's not a sound. Tilde is not a sound, guys. It's not even an onomatopoetic word. It's just a tilde. It's really purple, amazing little floaty. You've achieved what even the old man never could. Emotions and memories. Old man, I guess I never really understood what you were teaching me. I was even about to... More tildes. It actually worked. All those years you master, you really believed me. You were telling me the truth all along, and now the colors. That's why you made me care about the Asha. It pushed me to travel and sketch in all sorts of places before you pass. Oh, everything you did was help me find my own path, Sag. My own colors, shaped by my own emotions and memory. Elysia talks in tildes. Elysia? Wait, who's Elysia? Am I forgetting someone? I thought you just didn't believe in me. I thought you saw me as a talent attack. I thought you made me do all the chores just to get rid of me because I wasn't putting of time. That's what this is all about, Zoltan. That's what you've been trying to tell me all along. I thought... Tildes. 3 tildes this time. Master, if only I'd known I saw... It's like a legend is already made up her mind. I guess it's time for you all to see what Barikas is really capable of. Wait, why are we fighting? Wait, why are we fighting, guys? Is it because you guys are just bad guys? Okay. Defeat the incoming enforcers. I thought we agreed to be like... all peaceful and stuff. Oh well. I guess y'all all have to die. Because I'm not the one dying today. Arg! Tilde. Hey, you two. Seriously, thank you. I can't even imagine how it would play out. I'll get someone from the resort to do him. And these two little rascals. 2 days, big stage skill. 2 days will definitely make this right. Please. Alright, 2 days it is. We're time gated 2 days, guys. We're time gated. You two better not let me down. I'll be watching and waiting. Honkai Impact 3. Oh, okay. Let's go, guys. We got purple. And we just need green. I'm guessing green we'll get from the third part of this quest. Yeah, we got purple, guy. That's upgrade. Also, let's... Why don't we do some minigames? I was trying to say like I was supposed to do minigames, but now like we're running out of time. Oh, I see Chaska. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful Chaska is? I'm just gonna take a moment here, guys. And stare respectfully. I guess Lisa too. to an extent. Does she? I've never noticed Lanyan's idle animation. It's really cute. Like the little bird coming in. I think my favorite part of Chaska's design is her like purpley what do you call it? Tinge on the edges of like her hair. Highlights, is that what you call it? Wait, where is this? No, I do not want this. I wanted to do this one. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy anymore. Gasira. Let's think a shot at marksmanship. What say you to giving this game a shot? You're from the Flower Feather clan? Be a shooting instructor, I have my hands full teaching folks about aerial marksmanship. Wouldn't you know it? Many of my students went on to become real legends on the battlefield. It's just a pity that the glorious achievements were the only things that ever came back. As a instructor, I always long to join my students, but the other tribes will never let me. Your skill in teaching is more far valuable than marksmanship itself. Forced to be a teacher. Which I could have been a warrior. Not like this. First thing put in me at my hand and spending time workshopping ways to teach people how to shoot. I think the shooting minigames was probably my favorite one, so this will be fun. It's a different story with kids. I'm just wondering that they won't have patience if learning isn't fun. They run into too many hurdles, they might turn off the art of shooting altogether. And just teaching children how to shoot. Something's not very right about this. I guess always good to start young. I guarantee as an instructor it's interesting, thrilling, and most importantly safe. Okay? She says it's safe. We'll take her word for it. It's a game for kids. I can prepare a different age-appropriate set of shooting challenges. Let's go. Alright, age-appropriate shooting. That's what she promised. Alright, I'll give it a go, guys. Ambush. Oh, this will be fun. Now, I don't actually like play shooters, but I like shooting minigames like this. The last time we had something like this was like the Chevrolet's story quest or something. Oh, I can actually hit the hit to deal more points. Ambush mode, ammunition is limited. Oh, I can adjust sensitivity, okay. Bad guys are loose. Okay, I see them. Take that. Nice. Shooting formation change. What is this? Gotcha. Oh, I see ya. Oh, I missed. Any more? Oh, there's this guy there. Oh, explosion. Got both of them. Is it just a completion achievement or is there like one for like headshots and stuff? Oh, that was a hard hit. When they go two-dimensional, it's so much harder to hit them. Have at least 10, 20 remaining. Oh, okay. So I do have like a limited number of like munitions. If I can hit more than once, have at least 5 HP remaining. Oh wait. Okay, I have to be careful here. 5 HP remaining. Okay. Uh-oh. Did they just say I can use capybaras to heal? Is that right? I should know how to heal. Oh no, there's more of them. Shooting formation changed. No, capybara. Oh, capybara gave me a health potion, that's good. I'll use it if I need it. Oh, that's bad. Nope. Okay, we didn't lose a life yet. That's good. We got some health potions here as well. Very good. Got him. Oh. I heard explosions. Hope that didn't get me. Alright, got him. What? How did I not hit that one? Very nice, very nice. By the way, I designed custom visuals for content video. If you're curious, I'd love to share something. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I don't I'm not currently looking for visuals. So also thanks for the follow, Anna. Let's see. Have at least 10 HP in me. Oh my god. Alright, get these fools. I'm glad that this is pretty forgiving, I guess. I haven't got shot yet, but maybe I'm just... It's getting harder for sure. And these guys look scary, like when they charge up their shots. Oh, that guy like swung to the left to dodge. Or maybe I just missed. Get him! I'm guessing... Wait, that totally hit him, but it just didn't hit him. Oh wait, that didn't... Oh, because these guys like... I have to hit shot them to get them down. Okay. Coming. Alright, let's see here. In dual mode, you have to defeat an enemy known as the Unyielding Master of Stone. This enemy has a powerful ward, making it difficult to do damage directly through regular shooting. Shoot the exposed weak spots that are visible when it attacks, or defeat lackeys it summons, so you effectively weaken the ward and gain an opportunity to delete the Unyielding Master of Stone. Hmm. I have to like look for its weak spots or something. This one might be tough. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. So I need to hit the weak spot points. Okay, we got him, we got him. There we go. I guess now we just hit him. Oh, that's just the health pots. Let's get the lackeys down though. Alright, we got him, we got him. I guess while he has his shield, I have to stop. I can't just hit him freely here. Okay, now we can hit him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me heal myself. Oh. There's a lot of lackeys here. There we go. Got him. Judge and Hydra, thanks, mate. What happened with Adam? They were advertising in chat, which is against the rule. Saber check DM when you can. The combined screenshot is the guy that cleared Dire. The separate build ones are mine. Are the builds good enough? Wait, what? You're asking me whether I know your Mavica build is good enough? I don't know how well I can say, but wait, so the combined screenshot is the guy that cleared Dire. I mean, honestly, I don't think like artifacts themselves are gonna push the needle that much, unless like he was like super close. You know what I mean? Like unless the video that you watched was like they were super close. Like I don't think it's the substats that are gonna like push you through. If that makes sense. It does look like he only used C0 as well though, so I don't. And most of the damage of this thing, I'm guessing it's a Mavica. It's all Mavica, right? So he's at 6222. I, so I'm not sure how much crit rate you get from this set. But you're at like 53,228, which is, I mean, it's quite a bit lower, but like it's not like huge difference. You just see here. What else could it be? That looks fine to me. And Sitlali, I don't think really matters, right? She just needs. I don't even know what Sitlali build. Does she build like EM or ER typically? Because your Sitlali has a lot less EM than his Sitlali. That's one thing I've noticed for sure. I'm not sure what Sitlali is supposed to build though. I haven't seen like the Kaching mains guides for Sitlali before. But if I just look it up, Kaching mains Sitlali. Quick guide, artifact, ER requirements are about C0. As a solo cryo, you want to be 170 to 195, which I think you are. It looks like. I think you're between 170 to 195, yeah. And then you want EM all three of your artifact sets, according to this Sitlali guide. So If I look at your Sitlali, yeah, your Sitlali's EM is really low. I don't know why your Sitlali's EM is very low, but it doesn't seem like you're using EM artifacts on. It sounds like you should be using EM Sands, EM Goblet, and EM Circlet. Hopefully with some ER substats that will take you to um the required ER. Or just give her an ER weapon instead of Thrilling Tales. EM is just for shield, I think. Is that right? Does it not affect her buffs? Let me see. Says she has EM damage scaling from A4. What is her A4 passive? Why doesn't this tell me what her A4 passive is? Mm. Oh, I have to go to overview. It took me to the Sitlali page and it gave me like the lore, and I was like trying to look through the lore page trying to find what her A4 is. Fourth Ascension passive. What is this? Fourth Ascension passive. During the elemental skill, its Papa's Frostfall Storm damage is increased by 90% of Sitlali's elemental mastery. During the elemental burst, Ice Storm damage is increased by 1200% of Sitlali's EM. So it's not just her shield, it does actually increase her damage from what it looks like. I'm just looking at her burst. Let's see. Burst, attribute scaling, skull damage. Yeah, I guess it doesn't like technically scale that much. I don't know how important it is. I would say the ER is probably more important just to keep everything up. Right? But your EM is like almost half of like their EM, I think, which is I think is a big difference. So that 1200% of like what is it? 1200% times 250 EM? That's like 3,000. What? That's like 3,000. Am I looking at this right? That's 3,000 damage. So I guess it's significant, I think. I don't know how many times Ice Storm hits, but here's the run. I don't think it's significant. I don't think it's that significant either. But like, was his run really close? Is that my question? Like, or let me see how close this guy's run is. Lower the volume a little bit. Main constraint is getting all of mobs out in, so the timing and ER are big. Let's see how tight this is. I mean, aren't you just following the rotation? Yeah. He even animation cancels like Bennett's E, if you saw that. Bennett E into dash cancel. Wait. Let's go back here and see what he's doing here. Oh, you're right. He's doing like a weird. No, that's definitely an N2 dash, right? This is an N2 dash, right? And that's an N2 dash right there, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's N2 dash, right? That's an N2 dash, isn't it? Loose leaf. Check comments. Lol. Very good clear timings are insane. Are you doing charge attack and then dashing? You're talking about Maui guy. I'm doing charge attack dash normal attack repeats. The fastest combo which works against Fakira. Charge attack dash? That doesn't look a charge attack to me. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. Dude, this is a ridiculous tech. What is this? He like cancels it like the moment it comes out. You see that? Like the moment it comes out, like it was barely a charge attack. Like you could barely even see an animation coming up. What is this? What is this? What in the world is this? I can't even recognize it as CA. It's like she just barely starts the animation, instantly cancels with the dash, and then does the normal, and then instantly does that cancel again. That's insane. What I would say is find another run where it's more comfy. That's what I would say. I've seen it loosely done, it works, but he's way faster. There's like certain things like sometimes like their mouse is like I don't know, maybe they have like a higher ping. I know the ping is 86, I guess, but I don't know. Like there's like maybe there's like certain there's something about like the sensitivity of his mouse or something. Every run needs this though. Okay, but let me just see how much of a buffer he has, right? Let's just see how much of a buffer he has here. And he goes Shilonon Benny. Silazi doesn't even come into play yet. Okay, now she's come into play. She's setting up because the shield is almost down. The burst takes him down, and then goes into the CAs. Okay. It does 3 CAs, and then I don't know what that move is. Is that like a normal attack after the CA? What is that? I don't know what Mavuka does here, but like CAs into that jump attack? Is that what he's doing? Like a plunge attack? Can you do a plunge attack mid CA? Is that what Mavuka can do? See that? Is that a plunge? How is he doing this plunge? Out of nothing. She's just jumping from her bike and then plunging. Can Malvika actually do that? Normally? Or is this like a special tech? Is this like a normal thing? Like people can actually like plunge? So you can see that he does like three CAs and then a plunge. I didn't even know Malvika can do that. Oh, that looks like a dash jump actually. It looks like a dash jump into a plunge. Which I guess she can do. Okay. Okay, now back into the form. And so he's gonna do his... Nope, he's not doing his charge. Oh, now he's doing his charge thing, yeah. Okay, she's using Silali a little bit in the downtime. He has 40 seconds. I don't know if this is gonna work out. He's doing a bit of the cancels now. Benny Boy is down because he's close to the shield. Takes out the shield with the burst, dealing some damage in the process as well. And then do a plunge again. This is very close. He's at 13 seconds and he's just out of... He was out. Oh no, yeah. This is very close. He had 10 seconds to spare, I guess. But the question is your Mavica hitting this damage? Is your Mavica hitting this damage with the burst? I think that's the main question here. Like, is your Mavica hitting a million with her burst? Because if she does it, then it's probably going to be pretty hard using this strat. She does 1.3 mil, but her CA is way weaker. You are like 10 crit rate short, I guess. So it is like the difference between like a 50% and 60%, I think is pretty big. Like 0.5 versus a 0.6 is about, it's almost like a 20% damage loss actually. So I think I need a counter skill, yeah. Yeah. I think you are about 10 crit rate less than like what the video has. So it might be that's actually quite a bit short. And like the 10 crit rate is not as bad, like going from 90 to 80, but the 10 crit rate is a huge difference going from like 60 something to 50 something, I think. Just because the factors there, like crit rate going from 50 to 60 makes a much bigger difference than crit rate going from like 70 to 80. Alright, and close this. I think we cleared this, so that's great. That gives 40 CR? Oh, okay. Does it give it only like when Night Soul is around, or? Also, that Ma plunge happens if you let go of CA. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Did not realize she could just like automatically plunge on her like on her own there. I don't know if the plunge is technically stronger than the CA. But you can clearly see him like interweaving the plunges. But if the set gives 40 crit rate, right? And like the build Smavika has 60 crit rate, that means she has like 100% crit uptime, right? Which I guess is still a pretty big difference. But then she has like they have a lot more consistency there. I think it counts as CA. Oh, does it count as CA? Also, if you let go of the CA, she comes out of CA. Is that right? Oh no. Lucky has raided. Oh, there we are. But it did look like a charge attack. I mean, it did look like a plunge attack. Even had like the plunging animation, like you saw her like with her sword coming down. But I guess like if it counts as charge attack, I guess she also like goes back into her motorbike right after. So but the other thing I have also noticed is that Mavika doesn't charge energy the same way other characters do, right? Like she charges based on like fighting spirit. So and like she does a lot more damage like after like her fighting spirit is like fully charged, and I know fighting spirit comes in from like I don't know if it's taking damage or like dealing damage or dealing Night Soul damage. But the switching between the characters are also like super important there. And like spending Night Soul down on the other characters does also help with that. I'm not entirely sure of the Night Soul mechanic there, but there might be some efficiency gains there from like the way he's like how the rotations are working out there. But it was still like really close. Looked like it was basically like the last burst there that got it, and you could already tell like there were like some rotation gaps, right? Like Mavika was like hitting with the claymore at some point, doing like literally like no damage. There was some like sussiness going on there. And again, the setting up of the Benny burst and the Silali burst, like right just before like the shield was going down, then using the burst to hit the shield, I think that was very important as well. And so Shilona was literally there for like 2 seconds every time, and then like kicking twice, and then that was Shilona's contribution. Like I know Shilonen's like super important in those teams, but like the fact that all she does in the teams is go in, click 2 buttons, and then get swapped out, it's kind of sad. It is kind of sad. Also, Lucky's Pyroculi. Lucky hasn't even collected these 2 Pyroculi. Oh my gosh. See, this is why Lucky would really benefit from like getting doing the treasure chest videos. I actually don't need Setos right now, but why is Lucky using Escoffier? I guess she's healing. I've always tried like dodging attacks with like Aurora, but always forgetting it doesn't work that way. Also, did Lucky just die? I forget, does Escoffier heal with her E or only with her burst? Don't remember. Ouch. Got him. I managed to attack it's hard to do consistently and Delali. Yeah, it doesn't work like an easy tech to do it. Plus charge attack requires you to hold, right? So it's like a weird holding, unholding. It's like it's definitely not as easy as the Seto's double shot tech. Like this Seto's double shot tech. So I don't have to do any holding with this one. I just have to click twice in like a order. But doing the charge attack requires you to like hold and like unhold. I will say there are I know for a fact that there are people who script as well. So that's the other thing. Like I know people who script in the sense that like they're using a script to like I'm not saying like this person is using a script, but I do know that there are like scripts out there that basically allow people to like hold down buttons quicker than usual, basically. like the exact moment to proc the charge attack and then immediately like know when to dash. So And like I think if it's like a bigger creator, like I probably would trust that they probably don't script. They wouldn't risk their account kind of thing. But you never know with some of these videos if like they're not like a established name, I guess. Also, we are all gonna die, aren't we? Oh, Aurora died. It's alright. It's alright. We got this. We got this. Because he died, I can eat more food, right? Because dying resets buffs, which includes the satiated status. So that means I could eat food. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you heal, Lucky? Can you heal? No. Oh, I couldn't heal. Everyone's dead. It's alright, it's alright. Maximum HP reached! Maximum fullness reached! What do you mean by maximum HP reached? Lucky, you need to heal. Why is Esco? But boss has so much RNG, would scripting help? Yeah, but scripting would obviously. I mean, scripting is literally cheating. Like, if there's anything that's cheating, it's definitely... Uh-oh. 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 I can't heal. I'm maximum HP. Fullness reached. Oh no, it's not gonna work, guys. I'm barely doing damage, guys. Oh no, yeah, I can't break the shield. No, 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 we're out. No. There was like I know because like one of my friends showed me the Goro machine gun script. Right? Which is basically like you can use it on all like bow characters, but it basically allows you to like it's like the charge shot cancel thing, right? This one. Right? This charge shot canceling thing. Right? And if you can like do that fast enough with the script, like you can basically like get physical Goro machine gun kind of thing. So there's definitely a script that does something similar for like those charge attack cancels essentially. I gotta farm Moth talents and then her artifacts. Yeah, I would probably start with that. The talents can make a big difference. Like, and that's the easiest, most consistent way to make a difference too. So. Lucky, please. Please. Come back. Oh no, Lucky died. I saw Lucky died. This is good as crown. Not sure if that helped with her donuts. What about her burst? Doesn't her burst... Is your burst crown? I would probably crown the burst as well. I mean, why wouldn't you crown like an Archon talent, right? Like... Well, I guess I can't say for everyone, mostly because of resources issues. But... Definitely for me, like... The first thing I would be doing is triple crowning Mavica. I'll be like, oh no, that was dead. Oh, it is crown? Okay. That's good. I really don't like the satiated mechanic. Like, seriously, Hoyo, why can't we just use infinite food? Like, I don't see the point of, like, making things... Like, food is so useless already. Like, just make it, like, slightly more useful, please. You know? Like, it's fine because it balances out. It forces us to actually cook better food. Like if we want a better advantage. But right now it's like, you know, doesn't really do anything. Oh no. I don't think we're gonna do this. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Woo! The Auroron burst and settles was clutch. There's TTDS shenanigans make switching to Lali back and forth hard. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know how that works. Like, you have to switch from Lali into Mavica, right? And then... Is that how it works? Like, it only like the next character you swap to gets the attack buff or something? No, not again. Seto's got one shot again. Not fair. Okay, I was able to heal him though. Okay, he's gonna get his shield up soon. I better get this down. Alright, let's go, let's go. Give me burst, give me burst. Perfect. Well done, Lucky. Oof. Does TTDS have a cooldown? Like, it doesn't... Like, there's like a... You actually do need to time it. Is that right? I don't think if I copy his rotation, TTDS will work. Wait, does he not use TTDS? Is that what you're saying? Oh, he's not using TTDS, he's using Star Callers, that's why. And you have TTDS. So maybe that's the... Maybe that's the main difference? That's why his EM is so much higher too. Does Star Callers do anything else for Sitlali that's like super important? He uses attack sands on Mav. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. What other would you use on... Oh, you have an EM sense. Yeah. I would say it's definitely true that like the melts, like it's better to just up attack than trying to go for the melts. I need a TTDS attack value to match the damage. Do you not have an attack sans? Is that why? Or could you use an attack sans instead? I may have it. Just farm that domain. Yeah, melts are better. Yes, melts are better, but you don't melt every hit, right? I'm pretty sure even in Mav, because you don't melt every hit. So my ults are on par with his or even better. Yeah, but you said your charge attacks are the ones that aren't, right? And I don't think Mavica melts all of your charge attacks, does he? My donuts are weaker. No, so like does Mavica melt every charge attack? Is that even true? I don't think so, right? I didn't see the word melt come out every time like she was hitting with the Mavica. he would like every time Mavica was hitting, I did not see a melt for sure. So the reason your charge attacks are weaker is because you're relying on melt, but not all of your charge attacks are melting. So even though your melts are stronger, your normal hits are weaker and a lot weaker. And the weaker normal hits are like, you know, making you miss out on damage overall, DPS overall. At the end of the day, it's not about how strong your melt hits, it's just how much uptime your damage has, right? So generally this is true for like the melt and vaporize reactions. Like you generally can't melt and vaporize everything. So relying, like putting your eggs into the reaction basket is generally less efficient than just pure attack. Which is generally the case for, like EM is nice and EM is nice for buffs, but you shouldn't be like generally trading EM off, you shouldn't be generally trading EM for melts unless you already have like high enough attack, which, you know, at clearly not at that point yet. The triple donut into letting go twice after out gives the most amount of melt. Yeah, that's what it sounds. I mean, there's definitely like a melt is definitely still like gonna be the strongest for sure. Like you still need to get as many melts as you can. But I'm not actually sure the ratio of melts. You have to check like how many of his hits are actually melt and how many are not. And like the ratio between the two will tell you like how efficient like specking on melt is versus the specking on normals. Because remember, even if you just boost normals, your melts also increase. It may not increase as much, but your melts still do increase even if you switched off to using attack. So the thing is that EM only buffs your melts, but attack buffs both your melts and your non-melts. So this is like it's like what I was like reading on like that's where I'm missing my damage, and also ER management is how Benny's and now. Yeah. I may need Fab, but that works on unshielded phase only. Favonius, I mean, Mavica doesn't have energy, right? So Favonius doesn't matter, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, she doesn't use energy, right? So Favonius doesn't actually change anything for Mavica, right? Am I missing something here? I'll run Barbara, I guess. I'll heal. I think for bonus is generally okay, but like maybe if you're like having ER issues on Celali or Benny, but I don't think you are. You have like really high ER in your Benny. Love never needs ER. Timings are easy as long as you trigger Night Soul and Celali and shit. Yeah, so why would you need Favonius then? You look like you have high enough ER on your other characters, so like who will you be funneling? I guess. You have ER issues on Benny and Celali somehow? Huh. The star colors give ER? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. The only difference is the star colors. Your Benny has really high ER, so not sure. You could just switch into Benny more often, I guess. Not just EM and team damage, I think. I mean that's still important, but like, is it a funneling issue? Like, are you not funneling correctly? Like, are you switching out of Celali too fast, or switching out of Benny too fast? That could be the only thing I could think of. But I think with your ER, your Benny should be like charging more than instantly. Like, there shouldn't be any issues whatsoever. Like my Benny is like has like 70% ER less than you. And you know, So, and he generally doesn't have any ER issues on my team, so I'm able to like generally Benny burst off cooldown with a lot of buffer. But I think you do like spend maybe a bit less time on Benny on field, which might be why. But definitely I think leveling up your talent will help quite a bit. So hopefully that works out. But Dire doesn't give you a dust, does it? Or does that also give you a dust? Maybe it does. Oh. Don't have to pull your hair out too much. Unless you... I don't care about the rewards. It's just a pride thing? Okay. That's a personal goal. Alright. Well, I mean, as long as you enjoy the challenge, I won't discourage you from doing it. But it definitely does look pretty tight. There might be I would say there might be a different strat that you might be able to try if you look for it. I've also had this issue before, like I would like look up the first guide I saw and like assume like that would be like, you know, D1 way to do it. But eventually like I would find like another guide that just made it like, the team con made it like a lot easier to like pull off, so I have to watch my recordings. Do you oh yeah, you do have like the NVIDIA auto record thing, I forgot what it's called. Instant replay, yes, that thing. We need to hit the king, I think, but I guess it's fine. They'll revive each other. I use it a lot to analyze what Honkai and Valkyrie Abyss run frame by frame. Are those pretty intense? Like you do have to like really optimize to like the T. I guess Honkai is also action, live action. Like you can't just like extremely intense. Wow. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to invest that much time to be able to do that. Alright. There we go. Just don't play at higher tiers. Yeah, exactly. Then it's slack. Yeah, it's not like you just lower your expectation, things are easier. I definitely feel that. That's a true vibe. If you can't make it at top, just lower your expectations. Easy. Can't reach your goals, just reduce your goals. Easy. Can't win the game, just change the win condition. Well, the better you play, the harder the bracket becomes. Yeah, I guess. No, there's actually like a thing like in Dota where like people would literally throw games just to stay in the lower bracket so that they would have easier games and have more fun playing them. It's so weird. Basically, like purposely throwing games so that you can smurf games. Actually wild. There are actually people who do that, and it's disgusting, but when you have that kind of incentive, it makes sense. The incentives do align. Like, I don't want to reach high goals, I just want to have easy games and win them all the time. Then yeah, you're gonna AFK and throw games just so that you can get into like easy games that you can actually have fun with. Alright, let's see what this last minigame is. That I haven't. Oh, they're actually. What is this? Travels are fuller with friends? What is this? Travels are fuller with friends? Unable to initiate quest in co-op mode? Wait, I'm in. Oh, wait, I'm in still in Lucky's world. That's exactly what I'm doing for the next 3 abysses. Wait, what? You mean lower your expectations? Is that what's happening? What are the next 3 abysses? Wait. Well, I don't want to know. Never mind. Don't tell me. I don't even want to find out. Stop and find out. It's not gonna be fun. It will not be fun. Well, I'm willingly not promoting it right today, but I don't have a particular character for upcoming abyss. Yeah, horror creep has reached the tipping point. Oh, wait, is this the wait. This is my main complaint for the summer event is that there's a they really canonize the whole DJ board and Yansan playing drums and them playing electric guitars, and this that one's a they've definitely gone full modern with this one, which I'm pretty sure some people are gonna complain about. The mushroom is on wild with veggies. Drink is already. Sorry, did you say mushrooms? Okay. You're already dancing. Grab a cup and dance to the music. Some folks dance themselves into a stupor. Even when they were being carried, they were mumbling something barely coherent. I can't see the Amy shoulder dancing beside me. What is this? Get on the dance floor. Okay, this is this combat event or what? Oh, this is a combat event. Oh no. Oh no. Is this a hard one? Oh no. When a character triggers Electro Charge and Lunar Charged on an opponent. Uh Play like this? Wait, I don't need set those, I need fish though. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, let's see how hard this is. I need to hit, what, 4,000 score or something? Wait, is there like... Is there a trick to this or something? I'm getting a lot of energy, so that's good. Use the awaken mode to use light burst. What is this? Wait, why did I fail? What is this? Why am I thought this was a combat game. What is this? This is a music game. I'm very confused, Hoyo. I'm so confused. Huh? And now I'm fighting again? What is this? This is a mess. This is such a mess of a minigame. Like, let me combat or let me play music. Not both. Like, what is this? This is just a mess. What in the world? Like, I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like, is this a combat minigame or is this a music minigame? Hold up. Hold up. Use awaken skill. Alright, awaken skill, let's go. Does this even matter? Like, does hitting these buttons even matter? Because it literally did the same thing as when I didn't hit them. I guess it might have done less damage, but... basically using the power of music to beat enemies. In before they release an actual character that does this, like, is a literal beatbox. And beats enemies with a beatbox. Did we get it? Did we get enough? What is the score? It was 10,000. Okay, we got it, This is not too bad then. Okay, what's this? After a character triggers a melt reaction, gain additional charge. So I need to use a melt reaction. Okay. Kaya, where are you? Kaya, Layla probably. Will give pretty good melt reactions. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll use Layla. Could have used Yona, but I like Layla. Alright, dance battle time. Dance battle. Defeating enemies with a boombox. Alright. Dance time. Oh, I just need 10,000, right? I think I'm good. By the way, clearing this cycle's dire is not a pride thing, it's just I've already lost that during the first cycle. Well, I mean, a personal achievement is also like a pride thing is not necessarily bad, you know what I mean? I would see it more like a positive, like a like a way of saying it. Like you should be proud of your achievements. I mean, it's not necessarily like a bad thing, right? So like if it is a personal goal or like if it's a way to make you feel like that you've achieved something good, like that's still I mean that's still a good thing. I don't see like I mean everybody needs some form of um everybody needs some like some form of edification, some form of like a boost to your ego. So whether that's dire or some other way, like everybody needs that source from somewhere. So the but yeah, I mean I definitely have friends who are like have I guess thought that they were I don't think they consider themselves whales, but they were definitely spending like dolphins, and they definitely like had to lower their expectations when they realized, oh, I'm just not gonna be able to complete some content. And it was the first time that they had to face that, and that sort of changed their perspective, right? They were always sort of like, yeah, I can do this if I put enough effort into it. And then it changed to like, there's no way I'm gonna do this like last stage, no matter how hard, no matter how many things I throw at the wall and how many skills I try to pull out of my skill basket. Right? It's not a skill issue anymore, it's a money issue, you know? And when they eventually realized that, like then it finally clicked in them and it was like, now you know how I feel. Like now you know how I feel when I say like 36 star wasn't even possible for me. So I'm not even gonna try it. Like now they know how I feel when like I'm literally like, no, this is a brick wall. Like no amount of skill is gonna get me past this. Wait, Sarah, my CR is only 60% lower than theirs. Overall mob because CV is 340 for them and 335 for me. Yeah, but if you said like it was 40, like if you said that the artifact gives you like 40 CV, like I don't think the crit matters that much anymore. It's more of like the attack, right? So like when you said like it was like 40 CV, like 99 ish. If it's true that it actually gives you 40 CV, then his crit would have been wasted because his crit was more than 60%. Sorry, 40 CR, I said that wrong. If it gives you like 40 CR, that means he was actually like wasting some crit rate. But I don't know how much the uptime of that artifact's crit is, so that might play into the equation a little bit, but they have 59.6 plus 40. Oh, okay. So it's not over crit. Okay, that's good enough. I think that's like just nice at the bar. I didn't remember what it was. Okay, they were at 59.6. That I now that I'm looking at it again. Um okay, it was Shalonen's crit rate that was at 60%. I'm not sure why Shalonen makes crit rate, but and yours was at like 52%. So it's just slightly lower. I don't think that really matters too much, to be honest. Um I noticed a lot of crits missing. She's on Favonius, that's why. Oh, she's on Favonius. I see. Oh, that probably helps. Like the fact that Shilonen is on Favonius probably helped their ER issues. So you might have to run Shilonen, run Favonius on your Shilonen, I guess. If you're not already, or you have her on Peak. I guess Peak does give her better buffs, does it? I don't know. Because her defense is higher. Shalona R1B is losing so much defense and weapon buffs. Yeah, but if ER is an issue, then getting your Benny burst and Silabi burst up is more important than missing out on the damage, right? Because if you're not getting the burst up, then there's no damage anyway. So the ER is always like the first cut. Also, I only have one level 90 Fab Sword, which I used in other chamber. You only have one level 90. Are Favonius weapons that rare? Even if you're wishing brush? Dang. I didn't know Favonius weapons were that rare. Sounds like a scam. They should just give us Favonius weapons for free then. Please petition Hoyo to give you more Fab weapons for free so that I will get it too. Thanks, Brushy. I could use a level 1 R5 Fab just I have sitting around. I can make a lot more R5 badges, but am I gonna level all of them? No, probably no. Brushy, just donate your fabs to me, alright? I will level up all of them. All of the R5 fabs. I will level them all up. And I will have plenty of Mora and plenty of more. Alright, can you see? Wait, look at this, look at this. How many fabs do you have? How many fabs, R5 fabs do you have? We can actually calculate this. How many R5 fabs do you have like not leveled up? I can probably, with this amount of Mora and this amount of wait, where are my these ones? With this amount of Mystic Enhancement Ore, I could probably level up all of them. I may be evil and actually use a level 1 R5 badge. I think you want to at least level up for the ER on Shilon, I guess, but at least level up a little bit. Like this Fab Sword, I could probably make like 2 to 3 more R5s. That's not a lot actually. But I guess 2 to 3 more R5s is like 20-ish Fabs swords, and because the Fab weapons are spread out, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But you only need 3, right? Because there are 3 chambers, so 3 teams, so you only need 3 Fab Swords. So that's good enough. So you need 3 of each Fab weapon. Chilona outdoes Night Soul damage, so it would help on Puppy here, but 5-star animation. Yeah, 5-star animation just... It's a nerf. It's honestly a nerf, right? Having a 5-star character is a nerf just because of the... Oh, I see Lucky is doing Abyss. It's definitely... Alright, when the character triggers frozen reaction, the attack will be increased. So it's freeze now? Now this is where it would be nice to have skirt. Not like this. Actually, probably Barber, right? There's no way I don't run Barber for freeze. Like on YouTube said I could completely skip her off. Have you been like DMing him? Is that what? Is that what is happening? Yeah, I asked to. Oh, I shouldn't say the comments actually. Well, I guess it does help his channel, so that's good. Comments do actually help to like push the channel a little bit, so that's nice. I'm definitely freezing them, but I'm not defeating them while they're frozen. Not defeating them very well. Oh, use awaken skill, awaken skill. Awaken skill. This game is not really about the combat, right? It's just about awaken skills. Can I pull Boombox? I want Boombox as a character. I want to pull like a C6 Boombox and instantly like destroy all the enemies in Abyss. Can we do that? I don't want to pull for waifu, I just want to pull for this Boombox. It's a lot stronger than the waifus I've seen. Anyway. Look at this. AoE 500k. I asked if Sedona was necessary and what combos to use with the shield. I had never seen her tech being performed so fast before. I didn't recognize it. Yeah, he definitely did like some cancellation on the Shidonen too. Shidonen was like in and out really quickly. Use awaken skill, awaken skill. Oh no, I'm out of time. Why am I out of time? Oh, it's okay, I got 10,000 already. I think we're good. I think we're good. Wait, does Pyro, Cryo plus Geo proc instructor set crystallize reactions? What do you mean does it proc instructor? Instructor procs on any elemental reaction, right? Isn't it proc on any... The party member equipping the set must be the one triggering the elemental reaction for it to proc. So as long as the person with the instructor set is proccing the elemental reaction, so it will work. So crystallize does work. As long as you're the one proccing the element. So you need to have an aura on the enemy. I don't know if crystallize counts, it just somewhere. Yeah, crystallize is just such a trash elemental reaction that nobody really considers it an elemental reaction anymore. Even though it technically is. You're right. Crystallize is not even a reaction. That's actually true. No, you give me real geo reactions, not this crystallized pile of poop. Crystallize is the ultimate copium reaction, for sure. When a character triggers burning? What is this? Burning? Nani? You want me to trigger burning? Alright, actually I have Pyro Traveler. Why do I have Pyro Traveler? Well, I guess if I have Pyro Traveler, I can trigger burning. Let's run... Let's see... Favorite. Should I run Kale? No, it's been a while since I've run Kale. But no, I think we... Well, I want to try Kale. Literally no incentive, right? Poor Geo. I hope we get Lunar Crystallize or something. Lunar Crystallize needs to save Geo. Ollie's Dendro application is definitely better than I would expect. As long as she has enough ER, like with her passive, it's actually not that bad. And she definitely carried me a lot in early Sumeru. Alright, we got 10,000, I think we're good. I'm just assuming that's all 10,000. It's the I'm not sure if that's true, but... Oh no. Characters are nearly dead for some reason. Burning is not really doing its job here, is it? Okay, I think I got my 10,000 here. Let's go! Think that should be it? Yeah, okay, we're done. We're done. We just have the last minigame left. See the chance playing League again. I guess we just have this one left, which is the one where you have to match with people. No. No. Not this. Not these match games. I'm guessing this is the competitive painting ones or something. Ethereal hues drift between clouds. Wait, are there hackers? I just hope there are no, like, hackers again that can, like, destroy your world. Uh-oh. Yo, they better fix that problem. What is this? What am I supposed to do here? Are we just painting things? Is that right? Collect balloon object. Guys, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do in this game. What are we doing? Huh? Colorless object, 5 points. What is this? Is this a colorless object? What do I do with this? Oh, I got it. Yay. Oh. What is this thing? Oh. What is this? I'm so confused. Paint a gift box, let's get it. Let's get it. Wait, how do I get it? Is it up there? Oh, I'm supposed to paint it. That's what we're supposed to do. Object must be painted red. Oh, okay. Object must be painted blue. New paintable object must be somewhere else in the scene. Wait, is this co-op? Is this co-op? I don't understand. I'm just painting random things now. Okay, paint. Paint that yellow. I don't have yellow. Oh, I do have yellow. Is this yellow? Red. Oh wait, red. Why am I... Paint up blue. New painted object will be somewhere in the scene. I don't understand this game. Oh, well, how did I get hit? What? Well, I'm almost dead, guys. Oh no. What am I getting hit by? Help. You have unlimited pigment. Paint everything. Dude, I do not even know what I'm supposed to do here. Refill paint 3 times or more. Painted the gifted box. 825. I guess it is a co-op game. I want more PvP so I can bully you, not like this. This doesn't look like it's PvP though. Seems like it's co-op. There wasn't like individual points. But also, Brushy, are you like working on the weekends these days? 4,000 first play rewards. Except, wait, is that rain? Actually, why am I Aurora on? Oh wait, no, we're all just Ashas, I guess. Yeah, it does look like we get points for just coloring things, so... What are the bubbles though? I'm very confused about the bubbles. Look for things to paint, I don't see anything. Oh, I'm supposed to paint them all the same color. Oh. Oh, okay, I see, I see. I'm done. Wait, where's the paintable object? We need to get that one. We're doing yellow. Oh wait, now we're doing red. Oh, now it's yellow. Blue. Man, this is so hard. I hate colors. I hate why the colors have to be different. Why? Why do all the colors have to change so often? Just give me one color to paint and I'll do it well. Give me 3 colors to paint and I will never get anything done. New paintable object will appear. Okay, we'll get that in a second. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that. Whoa. This is a lot of balls. Oh wait, is the bottom one supposed to be blue? I need to paint these red. Oh, I need to paint these green. Wait, I don't have green. How do I get green? Is that green? I'm so confused right now. Which one's yellow? Okay, I got yellow finally. Well, if this was actually PvP, I would probably be really mad because like it would be so unfair for colorblind folks. It would literally be like the most discriminatory PvP ever. Refill paint 3 times or more. Okay. 675? We did really badly this time. What? Oh man. This is not gonna go well. How many times are we gonna have to do this? We're gonna do this at least 10 times. Because we need 4,000 points. Save me from this. Oh man. I have no idea what's going on. I guess we need to play each one once, right? I'll take time off so I can believe. Very good use of time out there. Wait, is this the same one? Isn't this the same map? Did I misclick? I thought I was doing a new map. Oh well. Got blue. Oh, this one has lasers. Oh, it's different. Oh. Oh no, that's red. Blue at the bottom. Oh wait, that's yellow. Those green ones were yellow. I'm so confused. Oh, there's a paintable object. What is it, yellow? Red. Blue. I'll get this side, guys. You guys get the other side. Nice. Well done. 8 random things now. Oh my goodness, what the... Bro, why are you shooting this in? Oh my gosh. Let's get blue in this one. And yellow in the middle. Guys are pretty fast. We gotta get more things painted though. Anything that needs painting, paint them. I hope the range of this is pretty far. Definitely feels like sniping here. Nice. Oh. They got the red paint. Blue. Well done. Okay, these guys, we're getting a hang of this, guys. We're getting the hang of this. New object will appear on the scene. Oh. Did we get more points? Oh, we got 1100. We're good, we're good. This is a good team. This is a good team. 1100. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We might only have to do this 2 more times. You suck. Alright, let's do the last stage here. War paint of rainbow missiles. Bring out my secret molten... What? What's going on? Bro, why you join but never accept? Molten color balloons. What is this? Man, my legs are so sore from yesterday's workout. I had to bring out my secret weapon, molten color balloons. Whoa. Increase your graffiti groove. Molten color balloons? What is this? Oh, paint the missiles to attack the balloons. Gotcha. Very nice. So we can only attack it with the missiles? Is that right? Still one more missile here. Oh, wait. We'll just paint random things now. Insufficient paint? What? Oh, the little ball things I'm collecting is paint. Gotcha. Nice. We got these missiles. We got this. Is it better to stay in the air because you can reach more things? Ouch, I got hit by something. Oh, yellow paint. Red paint. Blue paint. Beautiful. Oh, do we actually... Are the points on the top left actually like our point? It looks like we could get minus points too if we don't do things right. For some reason. I'm just going to like... Insufficient paid? Give me paid. Yeah, we got a balloon. Not bad, not bad. 1,000 points. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so we might... I think we will need to do this one more time. Could have been faster if I knew what was going on to begin with, but... I think we almost got here. Okay, we just need 400 points. It should be easy. I think this was the easiest one, right? We got quite a lot of points from this one. Got you, why? Don't stop sleeping. Okay, she got it. Oh no, they're entering my word. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think like remembering the toggle is pretty important as well. It would be nicer if I knew like from the get-go like which color is at what position. New paintable object will reappear. Oh, this is red. Wait, no, this is yellow. Oh. Didn't realize this is actually blocked. We need to work together to paint this box quickly, so I'm running out of paint. Oh, gotta go up there. Oh no, I'm stuck because I'm not moving at something. Nice. Oh, wrong color. Oh. Nice. Okay, but we only needed 400 there. So we got 1,000. That's pretty good. Alright, we're finally done with it. Woo! That was a while. Looks like Lucky is also starting the summer event. Alright, let's go ahead and start the raid, but thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a good Saturday. Thanks, Brushy. And a few other people were coming in earlier as well. Sarita, thank you guys for being here. Always appreciate you guys being here. We'll be back again tomorrow with more summer event stuff. This time, probably do more exploration stuff. But in the meantime, this has been a Saber stream. You guys have a good night. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more summer shenanigans. Alright, let's go ahead and say hi to Lucky. Alright, take care everybody. Have a good night. Bye bye.